Am I audible? आवाज आ रही है आप लोगों को मेरी?
यस मैम।
ओके। स्क्रीन विजिबल है आप लोगों को? रिप्लाई तो कीजिए, आप लोगों में से कोई रिप्लाई नहीं करता है।
यस मैम, विजिबल।
ओके। तो ये यूनिट नंबर 3 का ही आपका एक और टॉपिक है, विल कवर टुडे, building a data warehouse and consideration. If the question comes into the exam, what is the consideration for building a warehouse and how we build a warehouse? So you have to write all the consideration, business consideration, technical consideration, implementation consideration. ठीक है? अगर आपका बिल्डिंग का डेटा वेयर हाउस का कंप्लीट क्वेश्चन आता है तो आपको ये सारे कंसिडरेशन वहां पर लिखने होंगे। ठीक है? So up till now we have discussed what are the database environment and how the architecture will look like and what are the different components. So we have discussed 7 different kind of components, and today we will look for what are the consideration to build a data warehouse. Okay. So first of all, we look at the factors. What are the factors which are needed to implement a warehouse? Okay. So warehouse are basically a critical need for business. So why we are building a warehouse? To take mostly business decisions. So business driven decisions are generally the main important concern for building a data warehouse. Okay. So what are the two factors which are used to build a warehouse? The first factor is your business factor. Business user want to make decision quickly and correctly using all the available data. If we don't have a warehouse, so we don't have a historical data stored at a certain place. And if you want to take a decision, so that decision will not be efficient one. Because if you start a new business, it's just a random thought where to invest and how to do. Because nowhere you have a data like that. And if you have a grown business like through the past 10 years or the 20 years, then you have the sufficient amount of data to look for the trend. So this is the basic one of the need for warehouse, where you have the historical data collection, and by looking at the historical data, means you have certain reports, you have certain summarization and aggregation of the data. So just by looking at that aggregation or summarization, you can find out what would be the further need to grow the business. So when a decision, when a business want to take a decision quickly and correctly, then we need a warehouse. Based upon that, we can take any decision. The next factor is your technological factor. What are the technological factor? It is to address the incompatibility of operational data stores. Incompatibility of data stores means we have so many different operational databases, and they are not capable of providing the historical information. So they are incompatible to provide the historical knowledge. So for that purpose, you need a collection which tell you the historical information of the past years. So operational database are not designed for that purpose. What is the purpose of operational database? To store the information on day-to-day basis. If we are not looking for the information which is required for day-to-day basis, and we have to take some intelligent information, we have to make some intelligent decision, then for that purpose we need a historical data, and that historical data can only be found in warehouse. One of the most technological factor is the IT infrastructure is rapidly changing, because as IT infrastructure is changing now, the cost is getting decreasing, because at that time you can purchase a good infrastructure in a very less amount of time. So sorry, very less cost. So the capacity is now increasing and cost is now decreasing. So building a warehouse is an easy concern now at that time. There are several other things to be considered while building a successful data warehouse. And what are these considerations? We will discuss one by one each consideration. The first consideration is your business consideration. So what is the business consideration? We develop a data warehouse by using two approaches, top-down approach and bottom-up approach. Before discuss these two approaches, I would like to tell from the warehouse what we have built. We built the data marts. It's a small local copies of data warehouse based upon the user requirement. Okay. So two things are there. A complete warehouse is with you, and we have the small portions of the warehouse, and that small portions are called your data marts. So while taking a business consideration, we follow two approaches, top-down approach and bottom-up approach. In a top-down approach, what happened? We have a complete warehouse, and we divide into the data marts to take the decision. And in bottom approach, we have the local data marts, and we integrate it to get a complete warehouse. So both two approaches depending upon the need of the business. Okay. नीड ऑफ द बिजनेस मीन्स अगर आपका बिजनेस जो है जिसमें आपकी रिक्वायरमेंट फुली नोन है, फुली नोन मीन्स you know all the requirements of your decisions, so you can prepare a complete warehouse from the operational databases. Okay, and you take the further decision. But if your business is not completely grown and you don't know all the requirements, then what you do? you make a certain small warehouses and those are called data marts. Now you integrate them and you make a complete warehouse. So let's see all these in detail. The first approach is your top-down approach. It is suggested by Bell M. Non. We build a centralized repository of the house corporate-wide business data. That repository is called Enterprise Data Warehouse. Okay, so this is a central repository where you get the collection of all the data sets from operational data set, and that central repository is called Enterprise Data Warehouse. So in the Enterprise Data Warehouse, we have the normalized form of data. Normalized form is of data means we have all the normalization. You have seen the normalization forms. So this is the normalization form to avoid the redundancy. Ki kahin pe redundant now. Whenever you need a single attribute, that single attribute is present at that level. Okay. So it's a most detailed level. Detailed means it provide you all the details. And where is EDW is used, Enterprise Warehouse Data is used. It provides the flexibility to be used by multiple departments and flexible to cater the future requirement. Multiple department means because in an organization, in a particular business, we have a central repository is only one. But decision making can be done by different departments. So all these departments can access the data from that central repository only. So if they are taking decisions, if the data is not normalized, then the redundancy can be arised. So the thing is that in the top-down approach, you have the central repository and it is flexible to the multiple departments. For the multiple department decision making, what we need to do, we have to take the partition of that. So initially you have the whole thing and then you partition into the data mart for a need of the particular department. Let's see what is the disadvantage. The complexity of design is increasing with the increase of the level of the details. And it takes large amount of space to store the data at detail level, hence increased cost. Both the things is like that because you are generating a central repository and there is a complete data set. So we have so many attributes, thousands of attributes can be there. So structure is always complex and storage is a complex thing. And if the storage is high in number, then obviously the cost will increase. So where they are stored, we call it the star schema. What is the star schema? Star schema is nothing but the normalization of the EWD. EDW is the normalization and we call it the star schema. And we divide the normalized schema into the different data marts depending upon the need of the user. So how we should implement this approach? The business has complete clarity of the multiple subject area of the warehouse requirement and the business is ready to invest the considerable time and money. As we say, it is a costlier one and depending upon the need of user, we divide the data into the data marts depending upon the multiple subject areas. And if you have the clear idea of all these subjects and all your decision making, then only top-down approach is valid because in the top you have the complete data and then you are dividing the data. And if certain requirement is missing, then this approach will not work because as new requirement will arise, the whole thing will change and you need to add a new complete set into the existing warehouse. So this approach is only valid in those business in which there are certain requirements and based upon those requirements, there is a central repository and for the multiple departments, we have different data marts. ठीक है. इसके अलावा जो एक approach है, that is your bottom up approach. So it is another approach. It is just a reverse of the first approach. What is the reverse of that? It is the first suggested by Ralph Kimball. It is an incremental approach. Incremental means we build data marts separately at different point of time when the specific subject requirements are clear, and the data marts are then combined to make a data warehouse. Okay, separate data marts are combined through the conform direct dimensions and conform facts. So let's see what are the confirmed dimensions. It's a consistent dimension keys. Consistent dimensions keys means it should be consistent across the data marts. जब आपने कोई एक table structure लिया है, तो that table structure should be consistent one. It should not be changed. ठीक है? Same facts होने चाहिए in the table. If you are taking different data marts, then the table structure should be consistent and the facts in every table should be joined. The confirmed fact means the same definition of measure. Same definition of measures means because if suppose the attributes are different, you are storing different information at the local points, and suppose the height is measured, somebody is measuring in millimeters, somebody is measuring in centimeters, somebody is measuring in feet. So before joining the data marts, you have to convert in a consistent measure. So all the attributes which are different stored at different locations, that should be converted first and then joining can be occurred. Bottom-up approach help us to incrementally build the database by developing and integrating data marts as the requirements are clear. As soon as we got a new requirement, we'll add into the data marts and finally we integrate it into a data warehouse. So what are the constraints for that? Initially, we have the initial cost and time constraints, because as soon as the data marts are requirement are increasing, you are increasing into the data marts. So there is always a time constraint. So within that time, you can increase the attributes into the data marts. After that time, it's not feasible, because ultimately what you need to build, ultimately you need to build a warehouse. So the complete warehouse requirement are not clear. We have clarity of only one data mart. So initially when you don't have the clarity of all the requirements, then depending upon the requirements which are clear to us, we'll make a data mart. तो इस एक लेमैन टर्म में अगर हम देखें तो हमारा जो वेयर हाउस है वो दो फैक्टर्स पे डिपेंडेंट है, एक हमारे बिजनेस फैक्टर और दूसरे हमारे टेक्नोलॉजिकल फैक्टर्स जो हैं उन पे डिपेंडेंट है. और फाइनली द फर्स्ट डिजाइन कंसिडरेशन इज योर बिजनेस कंसिडरेशन. बिजनेस कंसिडरेशन इज ऑलवेज डिपेंड अपॉन द रिक्वायरमेंट ऑफ द बिजनेस. अगर हमारा बिजनेस फुली ग्रोन है और रिक्वायरमेंट्स क्लियर है, then we'll go for the top down approach. Although it's costly, but it will give you a smooth result. A smooth result means because you get a complete idea of the picture. In that starting point of the warehouse building, you are building a complete warehouse. So you have a complete picture of all the data stored, and the partition are very easy depending upon the requirement of the department. ठीक है, क्योंकि हमारे पास सारे एट्रीब्यूट्स नोन है, इसलिए हमारा पार्टीशन डेटा मार्ट्स का इजी है. स्ट्रक्चर्स जो है वो इनके इजी हैं. कंसिस्टेंसी मेंटेन करना एक इजी पॉइंट है. Whereas in the bottom up approach, what happens when the business is not completely grown and you don't know the complete requirement, so जो भी available requirement है जिस भी location पे you build the data marts. और अब जितने भी आपके अलग अलग लोकेशन पे डेटा मार्ट्स हैं उनसे आप डेटा एक्सट्रैक्ट करके कंप्लीट वेयर हाउस बनाते हैं. Although it's less costly in building warehouse, but the thing is that as you don't know the complete information, so building and conversion and to maintain the dimension is a very critical affair. Okay, so you need to do you have to identify your business first, and depending upon the requirement of business, you have to choose a strategy, top down approach or the bottom up approach. So this is all about your business consideration. On the next one, we will see design, technical and implementation consideration. If you have any query, you can ask. Is there any problem to anyone? I have uploaded slides into the Google Classroom so that you can take from that. अंकित, आपने वो देखा कि कौन ज्वाइन नहीं हुआ है?
यस मैम, ऋषभ मिश्रा।
हाँ,
ऋषभ मिश्रा।
ऋषभ मिश्रा, आपने बात करी है उनसे?
अभी तो मैम नहीं बात की थी, उसी टाइम बोला था एक बार जब आपने बोला था उस बार।
वो क्लास आते थे जब आप लोगों का क्लास चलता था?
यस मैम।
आते थे क्लास में?
यस मैम।
अभी है मीटिंग में?
एक मिनट मैम
कह दो
देखते हैं।
ऋषभ मिश्रा अनम्यूट योरसेल्फ।
है मैम।
ऋषभ अनम्यूट योरसेल्फ। ऋषभ, आपको आवाज सुनाई नहीं दे रही है क्या? आई थिंक उन्हें कुछ प्रॉब्लम है। आप इनको पर्सनली कॉल कीजिएगा। अगर ये ज्वाइन नहीं
Okay, ma'am.
करते हैं क्लास को तो मुझे आप इनका पर्सनल नंबर प्रोवाइड कीजिएगा, देन आई विल कॉल हिम।
ओके मैम।
सो दैट्स ऑल विद टुडेज लेक्चर। अगर किसी को कोई क्वेरी है तो पूछ लीजिए। सब्जेक्ट तो क्लियर हो रहा है ना आप लोगों को?
यस मैम।
ठीक है, ओके।